I wanted to go deeper into these cultures, races that have been oppressed from eons ago, right? And that the powers at work have been keeping them this way to keep them either docile, in fear, enraged. You understand the message? In order for the this type of energy manipulation to work, the people have to vibrate at its frequency, right? And if you look at history, there are groups of people who have been kept this way eons, right? Ago, right? And we all know who these groups of people are, and we can even see it today, right? We can even see it today with what's happening in the news and how society is moving. It hasn't been long since things have changed, but it still continues, right? And so there's a reason for that, though. It hasn't been all for nothing. This is what I'm trying to say. It hasn't been all for nothing. There's something that you carry that others don't. And if you were to awaken to the power that you have through healing, you must heal. You must go within. Meaning, mind your business and put all your energy into you and heal. Really go on that self-love tour and start healing. No matter what was done, no matter what you did, raise your vibration and heal, right? And connect with the God who resides inside of you, because the reason why you've been targeted this much is because you carry something that others don't, right? The enemy, like robbers don't go into empty houses. Understand what I'm saying? And so with that being said, right, I wanted to also bring about awareness about this in a different way of explaining it, right? Usually when we are awakening, when we're ascending, especially whether you're chosen or not, right? Whether you're chosen or not, usually, like, let's say you're trying to follow God and you are trying to leave your ways, the enemy is going to tempt you and put things on your way, right, to stop you from going on your path, right? Now for chosen individuals, they usually go through targeting, gain stalking, right? So it's like the individual begins to awaken to, like, oh my God, I'm chosen type of scenario, right? They don't even know they're chosen. They're just like, walking through life and going through, heartache after heartache, heartache after heartache. And they start awakening to the reality. They start doing the healing work. They start taking care of their vessel. They start to make changes, letting go of what no longer serves them, that right? And so what happens here is that they become targets, right? Usually, like, you see how the Matrix movie, there were like Agent Smith, I think it was, right? The same here. It's the same way. When you start to awaken, you begin to get targeted as an individual with, like, people start following you. You get gain stalked. Your phones and your devices get hacked. You have people, again, following you. People go to other people to try to make your life a living hell type of scenario, right? With the purpose of this is to break your spirit and to keep you oppressed, right? So that you would not go ahead and pursue what you're supposed to be pursuing, which is, the kingdom of God who resides within you, right? So that you would give up, right? So these people who have, like, there's history that shows this, that there's, like, certain cultures that this has been done to them. All right. It's so for individuals who have awakened, we can relate to that with the sense of, like, we know what being gang stalk is. We understand what it feels like to be kept oppressed, right? But for these individuals, these cultures, right, these races, they've been kept like that since, like, they're not even given a chance to awaken type of scenario. You understand what I'm saying? They are set up to be kept stuck, to be kept small. And some of those who have came up out of that have went and served these powers at work for money, fame. If you look at the music industry, you'll hear it in their songs. If you look at entertainment, you'll see it in the movies. They're telling you. They're telling you who you are. They're telling you the power that you hold. Now, because it's entertainment, we think, oh, that's just entertainment. It's not real. They have to show it to us because they're afraid of reaping karma for what they're doing. I'm going to leave that at that.